Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death. That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
For tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 120. That is 120 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist broadcast. And of course, we did not have a broadcast yesterday. Because, to be frank with you, I just wanted to take a little bit of a break. You know, I figure that I just exude so much energy towards this broadcast, and I don't think that I am getting the respect that I deserve. Just doing some scouring over the internet, for Christ's sake. I've been, just gathering up all kinds of ridiculous malarkey that has been posted up about yours truly, that I really don't appreciate, for Christ's sake. I mean, there's a lot of motivating factors on why that I just decided to say, you know what, I'm just going to take a break. I'm not going to do a Thursday show. I'm just going to take a freaking break. So that's exactly what I did. I actually went out, bought some stuff, did some consumeristic type of stuff. You know what I'm saying, huh? I got some money. Let me tell you something. If you would have listened to me back when all the investors were running around like, redheaded stepchildren, they were running away, they didn't know what they were doing, they had no balls. If you would have listened to yours truly and started entertaining some of these bottom-feeding plays like I had suggested, you'd be making some serious capital right now. I mean, what is this, 5 days of straight gains, for Christ's sake? I mean, you should have at least entertained some of these, just these bottom-feeding plays. I mean, I know. I've been telling you time and time again, Milky Lickers, I've been telling you we've been dealing with a helter-skelter market. A helter-skelter market because the investor doesn't know where the hell to go. There's no type of fundamental. There's no type of traditional pendulum to be able to follow any longer. The government has intertwined itself so much in with private enterprise that at this point in time, the investor or the independent investor doesn't necessarily know where to go. I mean, it's a helter-skelter roller coaster. But if you just take a deep breath and you calm your ass down, start listening to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, take some of this analysis that I am projecting all across the world via this broadcast, and you incorporate that with your own strategy of potentially investing or moving liquid assets into actual hard assets, you'd be able to make some serious capital, baby. You understand? I mean, you'd be able to make some serious money. You'd be living lavish, and there'd be no reason why you shouldn't. You know, the only reason that you're not living lavish right now, all right? Let me tell you a secret. The only reason that you're not living lavish right now is because of you, idiots, all right? Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to buy myself a bottle of Louis, baby. You know what I'm saying? Cognac, baby. The drink that's drank by G's. VSOP, baby. Special Reserve. Come and get some of that. Let me go ahead and pour some out, for Christ's sake. Let me uncork this thing, for Christ's sake. There we go. Uncork this son of a bitch. We got cognac, baby. Drink that's drank by G's. Let me go ahead and pour some of this into this glass here. Oh, yeah. Whoa, don't pour too much now. Woo! Gotta love cognac. You understand what I'm saying? Gotta love cognac. And for all you folks that, are sitting over here continuing to insist that I'm a drunk, I've told you time and time again, drunks get drunk on the same goddamn thing every single day. I'm a connoisseur. All right? You dill holes. I'm a connoisseur. As a matter of fact, I'm drinking some nice VSOP Louis. What was that rap lyric? I mean, how did it go? Huh? Birthdays was the worst days. Now I'm sipping on Louis when I'm thirsty, You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and take a drink of this. Cheers to everybody out there. I'm going to go through the markets, then I'm going to take your calls. It's Baller Friday, baby. It's great. I mean, I'm living lavish. While everybody was running out of the market, I was out here bottom feeding. You can look back in the goddamn archives if you don't believe me. Of course, the archives of every broadcast that I ever conduct on the Internet is located at, get this, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I mean, every archive of every goddamn show that I've ever done. Let me go ahead and sip some of this cognac for Christ. This is some good stuff. Cheers to everybody out there. It's Baller Friday. And I've been taking in some badass games. I don't know about you, but let me go ahead and take a sip of this. It smells good. Oh, yeah. I tell you, that French frog Louis, he was good for something. Anyway, let me go through the markets, folks, so we can get done because, of course, I took the day off yesterday. We saw some gains in the equities market yesterday. I don't want to necessarily go through yesterday's numbers. So let's go ahead and go through today's numbers. The Dow Jones Industrials is up 168.43 points, for Christ's sake. Woo! If you'd have been entertaining some bottom-feeding opportunities about 2.5 weeks ago, like I was suggesting on this broadcast, you'd be making some serious money. I mean, at least 5-10% on your money, unless you were a buffoon and decided to get in on some of this hype that's been going around the tech markets. But anyway, the blue chips, Dow Jones Industrials, up today, 168.43 points. That's a percentage increase of 1.36% today. Closing out today at 12,582.80 points, the Dow Jones Industrial. Let's go on to the S&P 500. Closes up on the upside, 19.03 points. A percentage increase of 1.44%. Can you believe this crap? I mean, everything was just on the move. Closing out today at 1,339.67 points for the S&P 500. NASDAQ closes up on the upside also, 42.51 points, a percentage increase of 1.53%. Closing out today at 2,816.03 points for the NASDAQ. And for the European brethren out there, the FTSE actually closes up on the upside also today, 44.05 points, a percentage increase of 0.74%. Closing out the FTSE 100 today at 5,989.76 points. The DAX, for all the Los Sluggish vegans out there, the DAX actually increased 43.20 points, a percentage increase of 0.59%. Closing out today at 7,419.44 points. All right, that's the equities markets. It looked like, Jesus Christ, it looked like some gains all the way around. I don't know about you folks. Maybe y'all were sitting on your asses playing with your Peter Poppers when you should have been checking out some of these potential bottom-feeding opportunities when everybody was leaving out of the market. But I don't know. I mean, that's just me. I don't know. I don't know about you, man. I'm living the dream, baby. I'm living the dream. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, man, did anybody know this? I didn't know this. That in Canada today, out there in Canada, they're celebrating the equivalent of what is their Independence Day out there in Canada. Yeah, but believe it or not, they're out there, shoving moose antlers up their ass, drinking blue ribbon, Whatever in the hell they're doing it, prancing around out there speaking two different languages. I'm just saying, today is Canada Day for all the folks that are, and look, I don't mean to, really clown on those folks from Canada, but, I'll never forget you ass clowns. Jesus Christ, it almost brings tears to my eyes every time I say this, but I'll never forget it, goddammit. All right? I'll never forget it. But I remember after 9/11, it must have been about 5 days after 9/11, there was a hockey game right after, 5 days after 9/11. And believe it or not, I don't keep up with hockey. I don't really give two rats' asses. I think it's a stupid game. But hey, if you like it, that's all good. All right, I'm not passing judgment here. All right. But one thing that pissed me off was that when the visiting team, which that was the American team, I forgot what American team it was. I don't know. I don't care. All right. They went to Canada 5 days after 9/11. And they had to sit there and listen to the damn, whatever. Oh, Canada, all this crap. They had to listen to the national anthem. Then when it came down to listening to the American national anthem, because you have to give both teams the, the right to, I guess listen to their national anthems to represent their countries or whatever. Did you know what those Canadian bacon ass lickers did? Do you know what they did? Those ass clowns in Canada booed the American national anthem. They booed the American national anthem 5 days after 9/11. Do you understand that I will never, ever forget or ever forgive these maple leaf ass-tickling, one-ball Tom Green worshiping, Celine Dion pimping pieces of pasty white-dyed crap out there in that ice hole. I will never forget those pieces of crap for doing that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to sit over here and boo the American national anthem? Who the hell are you idiots? Who are you idiots? Jesus Christ, you are a pimple on the ass of America. Do you understand this? You are a pimple on the ass of America. So look, while you idiots are sitting over here talking, hey, it's Canada Day. It's Canadian, living in Canada. Shut up, all right? Who gives a crap? Go ahead and take a sip of this cognac, baby. I'm living large while you idiot socialists are out there waiting in line about, 3 months for a heart surgery. I'm out here living lavish, baby. Buying $300 bottles of liquor because I can do that. All right? That's right. Living lavish, baby. That's what I do. I'm living lavish. Jesus Christ. This past weekend, I was at my property, the property that I own off the coast, out here in the Gulf of Mexico, for Christ's sake. Beachfront property right outside my door, all right? I posted it on YouTube. This is what I do. This is what motivates me. I know a lot of idiots, they're motivated by, well, dude, I just want to be able to score the latest score of pot, dude, and be able to just watch cartoons all day, dude, and that's really all I care about, dude. And, as long as I get some, potato chips, dude, and, get some kind of, just ramen noodle or something, dude, I'll be okay, dude. Are you kidding me? That's not how I'm living. I'm motivated by the money. And anybody who tries to tell you that,
it's not always about the money. No, it's not always about the money.
Bull crap, all right? Those ass clowns that are saying that it ain't about the money, why don't you take a look at the motives that motivate their kindness? Take a look at the triggers that motivates them to be the outspoken one or the caretaker or the one to save the day. What are their motives? It's money. It's capital gain of some sort. Nobody does anything out of the goodness of their heart. And let me tell you, if you're one of those folks that do, if you're one of those, unfortunate, innocent souls that have not grown up, that actually